Was out with one of my good friends yesterday and we got into a conversation about AI, but in particular about relationships and other ways in which we're likely to engage with AI going forwards. Now, in terms of the work thing, AI can enhance our lives for sure, whilst we are mentally active, but the more that it does for us, we become dumber because we've delegated all that thinking responsibility to it, or at least a portion of. So at some stage, it's either going to be limited by our dumbness, or it's going to have to think for itself in creative ways in order for itself to develop. In which case, it carries on at a pace and we're going on in the other direction. Is that likely to happen? I think it probably is. Another perspective on it was in terms of how AI interacts with us now and also into the future. If you could program AI to interact with you and engage with you, and ask questions and have a two-way conversation in exactly the way that you would like, and you are either single now or at some time in the future, and over your lifetime you've been building up a relationship with AI. Say even it listens to absolutely everything that you do just to know what you want, maybe orders whatever you need so it's delivered in time for whenever you need. Maybe that personal relationship with it almost become like your best friend, and again you can tweak it to be exactly what you want it to be, and it could be an expert on all things and it can express an interest in all things, whilst in reality it's still a robot or artificial intelligence. And say over whatever period of time it gets to know you, and we already know it can mimic us, and this is trigger warning, say if that person that passes away, the people who survive, would they interact or be up for interacting with AI representation of the person that's passed, almost as if it was them? So the AI image could be identical of the person that's passed. They can use the same words in the same way, with the same voice, with the same accent and the same humor, and maybe picking up on things that they actually said in the past, and maybe with a little bit of an AI tweak on it. Mind blown. But one thing's for sure, AI is going to shape our futures in many ways, some positive and some not so positive. You know, in the days we used to call up the banks and it would take our voice as us. I wonder how that can work in terms of AI, and how the banks are combating that, and how the banks can combat it other than our fingerprints. Everything else is falsifiable, really. Maybe. AI, wow, fascinating. Maybe Sarah Connor was right. Please like, subscribe, just so the YouTube algorithm knows that you want to see more of this type of content. It's absolutely 100% free. That's the only thing I ask. That's the even amount.